Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoded, the place where we spill the tea on corporate America. And today we're looking at Merit Medical Systems Incorporated, a company that has just made some pretty big moves at the top, and we're going to break down what that means for its future. Before we dive in, if you love getting these insider looks at how big companies operate, hit that subscribe button. And hey, we've got a fantastic Discord community. Growing links are in the description below, so come join the conversation. So we've got an 8K filing here from Merit Medical Systems Incorporated. Think of an 8K as a report for big news, something important that just happened. And for a company like Merit, the news is about a big leadership change. This report is dated the 3rd of October 2025, and it tells us about a significant handover at the very top. Merit Medical Systems Incorporated is the company in question. They're involved in healthcare technologies and devices. They're incorporated in Utah, and their commission file number is 0-18592. Their IRS employer identification number is 87-0-447,695. Their headquarters are located at 1600 West Merritt Parkway, South Jordan, Utah. You can reach them at 801-253-1600. Their common stock is traded on the NASDAQ Global Select Market under the ticker symbol MNSI. Now, an important question for many companies is whether they are considered an emerging growth company. Merit Medical Systems Incorporated has checked the box indicating they are not. This usually means they are a more established company with a longer track record. The main event here falls under item 5.02, which is all about changes in directors or key officers and their compensation. This is where the real story is. So on the 3rd of October 2025, Merit's board of directors accepted the resignation of Fred P. Lampropoulos as their president and chief executive officer or CEO. And who is stepping into those big shoes? Martha G. Aronson. The board not only approved her appointment as the new president and CEO, but they also decided to add a new seat to the board, expanding it to 11 members and appointed Miss Aronson as a director. Now here is an important bit Mr. Lampropoulos isn't totally leaving L still be a director, and importantly L continue as the chairman of the board. This is a common scenario, a CEO stepping down but staying involved in a leadership capacity. They also clarified that Ms. Aronson's appointment to the board wasn't part of any special deal with anyone else, and she is not involved in any transactions that need to be reported under that specific SEC rule. This is standard disclosure to ensure transparency. Now let's talk about the money, because that is usually what gets interesting. We know from an earlier offer letter that Miss Aronson's compensation package is quite robust. Her base salary will be a cool $1 million a year. She is also getting a $250,000 signing bonus. Starting in fiscal year 2026, she, LLB eligible for Merit, is annual bonus program with a target of 100% of her base salary, meaning she could potentially make up to $2 million just from that bonus. On top of that, she is getting significant equity awards. There is an initial expected award with a target fair value of $5.5 million and another grant upon starting worth $4.125 million. This is in the form of performance share units and restricted stock units, which ties her pay directly to the company's performance. To help her settle in Shell, get a transition allowance of $12,000 per month until September 2026, and relocation expenses will be covered. These terms were formalized in employment and award agreements as of the 3rd of October 2025. This is a substantial package showing how much they value her leadership. Now for Mr. Lampropoulos, his transition is pretty well laid out. He'll serve as an employee in a role as executive chairman of the board until the 3rd of January 2026. During this period, he'll continue to receive his current salary, bonus and benefits. After that date, I'll no longer be an employee but will remain chairman of the board and a director receiving compensation typical for non-employee directors. It is also worth noting Merit and Mr. Lampropoulos are in discussions about a consulting agreement for potential additional compensation after his employee status ends. This ensures a smooth transition and leverages his experience. It is a smart move to keep a seasoned leader involved, especially during a transition. It highlights a focus on continuity and retaining institutional knowledge. The report was signed on the 9th of October 2025, and it was signed by Brian G. Lloyd, who is the Chief Legal Officer and Corporate Secretary. So what's the story here? Merit Medical Systems Incorporated is navigating a critical leadership transition. They are bringing in Martha G. Aronson as their new CEO a move that comes with a significant compensation package indicating strong confidence in her abilities. Simultaneously, they are ensuring a smooth handover by keeping the outgoing CEO Fred P. Lampropoulos involved as chairman of the board and in a transitional role. This signals a company that is prioritizing stability and experience during a period of change. Now, looking at the broader picture, Merit is clearly investing heavily in its new leadership, suggesting they have ambitious plans for growth and are willing to pay for top talent. The generous compensation for Miss Aronson, including substantial equity awards, ties her directly to the company's future success, which is a good sign for shareholders. The continued involvement of Mr. Lampropoulos as chairman, and potentially as a consultant, further underscores a commitment to leveraging his deep industry knowledge. One notable risk or opportunity here is how effectively Miss Aronson will integrate and lead the company. A leadership change of this magnitude can be a catalyst for significant positive change, or it can present challenges. Her performance, especially in relation to the equity incentives, will be a key area to watch. The company's ability to maintain its growth trajectory under new leadership will be the ultimate test. In conclusion, Merit Medical Systems Incorporated is undergoing a significant leadership evolution as outlined in this 8K filing, the appointment of Martha G. Aronson as CEO and the continued role of Fred P. Lampropoulos as chairman indicates a strategic approach to leadership transition. The substantial compensation package for Miss Aronson and the ongoing discussions for Mr. Lampropoulos as consulting roles suggest a focus on experienced leadership and future growth. This transition appears to be managed with an emphasis on continuity and maximizing the expertise of their leadership team. Alright, that is our breakdown of Merit Medical Systems Incorporated's latest filing. What do you think of this leadership change and these compensation packages? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate insights. And don't forget to join our growing Discord community linked in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.